Our chemistry experiment will be based on the science of perming and rebonding. Let's start with a bit of background information, starting with the structure of hair. A strand of hair has three main areas: the medulla, the cortex, and the cuticle. The cuticle is the outmost layer that protects the cortex. The cortex provides strength, color, moisture, and texture and surrounds the medulla, the innermost layer. This may be missing for some people, such as those with light and blonde hair.
Let's talk a little bit about disulfide bonds. Disulfide bonds are chemical side bonds that are responsible for strength and elasticity. Disulfide bonds are made when linking two sulfur atoms to cysteine amino acids inside polypeptide chains. Cysteine amino acids develop keratin, which help with forming disulfide bonds in biotin. Polypeptide chains are small subunits of amino acids that are linked together. Hair is made of the protein keratin. It is the main fibrous protein that is responsible for hair and makes up 95%. Keratin is made from the strong disulfide bonds, and when there is not enough sulfur present, weak saline and hydrogen bonds are made. Keratin also contains crosslinks, which are bonds that link polymer chains. Crosslinks are ionic or covalent bonds that link polymer chains. In this case, natural polymers are also known as proteins are linked.
Cysteine is an amino acid which plays the main role in developing keratin. When there is low amount of cysteine, there is most likely breakage. Cysteine also creates disulfide bonds and helps body metabolize biotin. Biotins are vitamins used to strengthen hair.
Let's talk about how perming actually works. The active ingredient that is used to perm hair is called ammonium thioglycolate, or perm salt. The excess ammonia swells the hair, and the thioglycolic acid weakens and breaks the disulfide cysteine bonds in the cortex of the hair. As mentioned before, the cortex is known for being responsible for the strength, color, and texture and moisture of the hair. The thioglycolate removes the crosslinks.
For our experiment, we will be focusing on the process of rebonding. Perming and rebonding requires the same chemicals, but perming requires curlers and hydrogen peroxide for oxidation. We will be rebonding curly hair to strengthen. To perm, first, apply oil to the scalp to avoid extreme burning. Scratching, brushing, combing, and washing 24 hours beforehand irritates the scalp and exposes your pores to the chemicals.
Oftentimes, Vaseline is applied after the hair is parted to cover these areas and to avoid burns. This is a protective method but will not guarantee 100% effectiveness, so it's best not to do any of these things at all. Most times, cosmetologists will apply oil just in case. Then, your stylist will stir up her perming solution and apply it onto your head in sections with a perm brush specifically designed for the process. This way, you won't experience external burning while you're getting the perm placed in. The amounts applied are moderate, as too much may cause hair to fall out. They will continuously part the hair cautiously, starting at the scalp to apply chemicals. Gradually, they will move from the scalp to your hair until your entire head is covered. This should not take more than 15 minutes, as by then you may naturally experience a bit of burning. It is an indicator that the chemicals are working and the reaction is about done. Your stylist should continuously ask you if you are experiencing burning so that she can rinse it out right away. Oftentimes she will apply aloe if the burning is significant to cool it down.
Oftentimes, people lie to their stylist and deal with the pain until the stylist is finished, or until it is unbearable because they believe that it will strain the hair out more. This does not work. The fact that you're experiencing the burning means that the reaction has done its job and your hair will be straight.
This is where hair loss begins. Keeping the chemicals in too long can result in serious hair loss. Oftentimes people don't rebond again because a parent has done this and caused early age hair loss for them. If the process is done correctly by a parent or stylist, then this problem can be avoided. After the chemicals are applied, your stylist will rinse it out with warm water and slowly rub it out of your hair. She will then apply neutralizing shampoo to the hair to balance out the pH levels after the chemicals have thrown it off. This will help to avoid damage. With rebonding kits for younger girls, there are often indicators of perm still in the hair. When the shampoo is applied, the bubbles will turn blue or pink to show that there is still perm inside. It usually takes 2 to 3 washes to clear out all of the perm. You should never scratch while washing the first time you apply shampoo because that is when you have the most perm. It can still burn and irritate your scalp. Around the second and third time, you can scratch gently as there is a significant amount of perm out of the hair, but still too much scratching can burn. After rinsing out all of the perm in shampoo, you can apply conditioner and sit under a dryer for 15 to 30 minutes to help the hair soften. The perm will make combing and brushing significantly easier, but conditioner still helps. Then your stylist will take you back to the sink to rinse it out. Then she might have you sit under the dryer again for a few minutes. When you return to her chair, she will blow dry your hair, and it will be significantly straight just from the heat. Then it can be combed, brushed, and styled with ease. With rebonding, she will flat iron your hair, and it will be straight. The relaxing kit in our experiment does not contain ammonium thioglycolate because we are not making the hair curly. We are relaxing the curly hair instead of rebonding it, meaning that the effects will not be permanent and the bonds will reform within 3 to 6 months. The relaxer is a no-lye relaxer, which means that the active ingredient is calcium hydroxide. Our kit contains no-lye relaxer cream, activator, neutralizing shampoo, and leave-in conditioner. The activator is poured into the relaxer cream in order for the cream to actually function. As mentioned before, for curling hair, ammonium thioglycolate is the main chemical responsible for the reaction. With our kit, the relaxer cream contains calcium hydroxide and the activator contains guanidine carbonate, some other primary chemicals responsible for the reactions. Together, the two produce guanidine hydroxide. Shampoo turned out pink for this kit. The first time I washed the hair and rinsed it, obviously the suds were very pink. It took about 4 washes to get all of the perm out. Just a reminder, the purpose of the neutralizing shampoo is to repair the hair's pH imbalance after the perm is put on the hair. Sometimes the pH can be as high as 12.0 when the normal levels are between 4.0 and 6.0. The leave-in conditioner helps to soften the hair for brushing, blow drying, combing, and styling. After brushing while blow drying the hair, you'll notice that the hair has become straight, but will be more straight after the application of the flat iron.